Are you a man over 60, perhaps feeling a little less vibrant than you used to? There's a common, seemingly innocent fruit likely sitting in your kitchen right now, subtly yet relentlessly draining your vitality. This everyday item, which many of us were taught was the epitome of health, is quietly sabotaging your testosterone, hardening your blood vessels, and insidiously undermining your most intimate confidence. You'd never suspect it, especially since it's often praised as heart healthy. But in my clinic, I've witnessed incredible turnarounds in men's lives simply by removing this one deceptively healthy fruit from their daily routine. I'm Dr. William Lee, and for over 3 decades, I've dedicated my work to helping older men, just like you, rediscover their strength, unwavering confidence, and intimate spark. Time and again, I've observed a profound truth. When men over 60 stop guessing and instead embrace intentional eating, their bodies respond with astonishing speed. Here's a crucial piece of information most people never tell you. Not all fruits are beneficial for aging men. In fact, some can actively elevate estrogen levels, cause unwelcome insulin spikes, and even deplete your body's precious nitric oxide, that vital molecule responsible for firm, healthy erections. Conversely, there exist 4 remarkably humble fruits with the power to mend your blood flow, reawaken your natural testosterone, and restore your energy and intimate life, all through a natural, wholesome approach. In this powerful video, I'll meticulously guide you through the 4 specific fruits you absolutely should avoid touching after the age of 60 if you want to protect your manhood. Then we'll uncover the 4 incredible fruits you should incorporate into your diet every single day, especially if you're committed to fully restoring your vitality and regaining that unshakable bedroom confidence. Make sure to stay with me until the very end, because the final fruit I'll reveal has literally helped some of my patients reverse years of intimate decline in just a matter of weeks, delivering results they thought were impossible. First, let's address the very first fruit you need to reconsider, and its identity might genuinely shock you. It's often consumed daily by many men without a second thought, yet it's silently wreaking havoc on your hormones and weakening your circulation. We need to talk about grapes and precisely why they're far more problematic than they appear. Grapes are frequently celebrated as a symbol of wellness. They're small, deliciously juicy, and supposedly brimming with antioxidants. However, for men specifically over 60, regular consumption, especially without careful consideration of their origin, may be causing more damage than good. The hidden danger lies in how commercially grown grapes are typically treated. They are among the most heavily sprayed fruits in agriculture. Unless you're purchasing certified organic varieties, these grapes often come laden with a dangerous concoction of pesticides, many of which are known as xenoestrogens. These are synthetic chemicals that mimic the effects of estrogen within the male body, and this is where the real trouble begins. When your system is bombarded with these estrogen-like compounds, they actively compete with your natural testosterone. Over time, this imbalance can lead to a noticeable drop in libido, the accumulation of stubborn belly fat, unwelcome prostate swelling, and regrettably, softer, less reliable erections. Even more concerning, scientific studies indicate that the pesticide residues commonly found on grapes can impair essential endocrine functions and even reduce sperm quality in aging men. Consider Alan, one of my patients, a 67-year-old who genuinely believed grapes were helping manage his blood pressure, unaware that his daily 2 handfuls were non-organic. The moment we eliminated these grapes from his diet and strategically focused on low estrogen alternatives, his morning firmness remarkably began to return. Within an astonishing 3 weeks, he reported feeling more energized, sleeping more soundly, and regaining a level of confidence he hadn't experienced in years. The truth is, grapes aren't inherently evil, but for older men whose testosterone levels are naturally declining, even minor hormonal disruptions can have profound and lasting consequences. This is precisely why I strongly recommend minimizing or completely cutting out grapes unless they are certified organic and consumed very sparingly. And as for grape juice, absolutely avoid it. It's a potent bomb of sugar and pesticides waiting to derail your health. If grapes pose a sneaky hormonal threat, prepare yourself for what's lurking in those seemingly innocuous little fruit cups that many seniors enjoy with their breakfast. The next culprit, though sweet, is shockingly detrimental to your well-being. We're talking about canned fruit cocktails, a truly deceptive senior sweet trap. These come in convenient, colorful little cups, appearing soft and easy to chew, making them a common breakfast item or snack for many men over 60, often consumed right alongside their morning medications. This habit feels utterly harmless, even healthy. Yet, most men remain completely unaware that these fruit cups are an expertly disguised sugar trap, subtly harming their blood vessels, hormones, and overall bedroom performance. The real danger isn't merely the fruit itself, it's the sugary bath it's swimming in. Most canned fruit is preserved in high fructose corn syrup or heavily concentrated fruit juices, both overflowing with simple sugars. When these sugars surge into your bloodstream, especially on an empty stomach, they cause a massive spike in insulin, trigger inflammation in your arteries, and critically, cause nitric oxide, the very molecule essential for firm erections, to plummet. High fructose corn syrup, in particular, has been directly linked to developing a fatty liver, increasing estrogen production, and significantly reducing testosterone levels. In essence, the fruit you're consuming, supposedly to help you age gracefully, may actually be stealing your strength from the inside out. Raymond, one of my patients, a 72-year-old, had been eating these fruit cocktails every day for over a decade. He was struggling with relentless fatigue, persistent brain fog, and had completely lost his sexual desire. Once we removed these deceptive cups and introduced real, low-sugar fruits into his diet, his energy steadily returned, and his intimate life, though gradually, began to flourish once more. Even the so-called light syrup or no sugar added versions are largely misleading. They still contain fruit that has been sitting in a can for months, often bleached, stripped of vital fiber, and chemically preserved. But if canned fruit cocktails sound bad, the next fruit on our list might alarm you even more, because it's fresh, incredibly popular, and widely praised as a paragon of health. Yet for aging men, it may be quietly diminishing your drive and your competitive edge. Yes, we're talking about bananas, and they truly can be a problem for some older men. Bananas are often among the very first fruits we encounter and learn to eat. They're conveniently soft, easy to grab, and ubiquitously promoted as a healthy snack. However, for men over 60, particularly those grappling with low energy, unwanted weight gain, or challenges in their intimate lives, bananas might be doing more harm than good. While they do contain potassium and some beneficial nutrients, bananas, especially the overly ripe, sweeter ones that many prefer, can trigger subtle but impactful shifts in your body's delicate chemistry. First and foremost, bananas are packed with simple sugars that rapidly enter your bloodstream, causing a sharp surge in insulin. And when insulin levels rise, testosterone levels tend to dip. Over time, these recurring sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance, noticeable weight gain, and a sluggish metabolism, all of which directly impede your ability to maintain strong, healthy erections. Moreover, bananas also influence the production of serotonin. While serotonin is crucial for mood stability, an excessive amount at the wrong time can actually leave you feeling emotionally flat or utterly drained. Several of my patients have reported feeling unusually sleepy, mentally foggy, or emotionally numb after starting their day with a banana-heavy breakfast. For aging men, this sense of emotional flatness often translates directly into the bedroom. Less excitement, a weaker response, and a noticeable drop in sexual motivation. Even the high level of tryptophan in bananas, which promotes calmness and sleepiness, can ironically backfire when your primary goals are energy, alertness, and physical readiness. Simply put, bananas aren't always the man food they're often portrayed to be. Of course, not every man reacts identically, but if you're over 60, consuming bananas daily, and find yourself experiencing lower drive, softer mornings, or a pervasive emotional fatigue, it might be an opportune moment to reconsider their place in your diet. Still convinced that dried fruits like raisins or dates are a safer, healthier alternative? You'll definitely want to understand their true impact on your testosterone before mindlessly reaching for another handful. The reality may genuinely surprise you. Our fourth fruit to avoid is dried fruits, particularly dates and raisins. They appear so innocuous, don't they? Just a small handful of raisins here, a couple of dates there. Many men over 60 view dried fruits as a healthy snack, especially when attempting to reduce their intake of processed sweets. But the unvarnished truth is, dried fruits are among the most misleading foods you can consume at this particular stage of life. If you're experiencing low energy, compromised circulation, or a dwindling intimate confidence, these seemingly innocent snacks might be exacerbating your issues without you even realizing it. The core problem is this. Dried fruits are incredibly concentrated sources of sugar. To put it into perspective, a single cup of raisins often contains more sugar than an entire can of soda. And unlike fresh fruits, these sugars are highly condensed and largely stripped of the fiber that would normally slow down their absorption. This means your blood sugar spikes dramatically and rapidly, your insulin surges, and in response, your testosterone takes a sharp, undesirable dip. Even worse, many commercially packaged dried fruits are coated in vegetable oils to prevent them from sticking together and are preserved with sulfites to maintain their artificial color. These additives can interfere with the vital absorption of zinc. As any doctor specializing in men's health will unequivocally tell you, zinc is absolutely crucial for robust testosterone production, optimal sperm quality, and strong, reliable erectile strength. I've had patients confess they snacked on dates before bed, believing it was a wise choice for their health. What they didn't realize was that those dates were keeping their blood sugar elevated throughout the night, disrupting the critical release of growth hormone and preventing their testosterone from fully recovering during sleep. While dried fruit might taste delightfully sweet for aging men, it often leaves a bitter legacy of hormonal imbalance and silent, insidious damage. Now that we've thoroughly exposed the 4 fruits that can unintentionally sabotage your manhood after 60, let's completely reverse the narrative. Up next, we're going to discover 4 genuinely powerful, often underestimated fruits that I personally endorse and recommend to my patients. These can truly reignite your blood flow, significantly boost your testosterone, and bring back your profound sense of vitality faster than you might imagine. First, let's talk about the pomegranate, truly the king of circulation. If there's one fruit I almost universally recommend to my male patients over the age of 60, it is the magnificent pomegranate. Not only is it delightfully delicious and wonderfully refreshing, but it also stands as one of the most potent natural tools we have for effectively restoring robust blood flow and diligently protecting your precious testosterone. You see, pomegranate is exceptionally rich in unique compounds called punicolagens, powerful plant antioxidants that are incredibly effective at significantly reducing oxidative stress and dramatically improving the overall health and elasticity of your blood vessels. This particular aspect is profoundly important because your erections are entirely dependent on one critical factor: unimpeded circulation. Scientific research has unequivocally shown that pomegranate can notably increase the production of nitric oxide, which helps relax your blood vessels, thereby facilitating stronger, more reliable, and sustained performance. In one compelling clinical study, men who consumed pomegranate juice daily experienced measurable improvements in their erectile function and observed a noticeable increase in salivary testosterone levels after just a few weeks. These aren't merely superficial adjustments. We are discussing genuine hormonal and vascular support derived from a simple, natural fruit. I've had men walk into my office feeling utterly exhausted, deeply frustrated, and completely convinced that their best years were long behind them. After we thoughtfully revised their diet and consistently incorporated real pomegranate, either through a small, pure glass of juice or a half cup of fresh seeds, in as little as 30 days, they consistently reported heightened energy, firmer morning erections, and an exhilarating sense of restored confidence they thought was irretrievably lost. It's crucial to select 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugar. Even better, simply enjoy the fresh, vibrant seeds. Add them to your morning smoothie or relish them on their own. Regardless of your preferred method, your body will gratefully respond. While pomegranate powerfully jumpstarts your circulation, our next fruit acts as a vital shield, meticulously protecting your testosterone from silent damage while simultaneously calming the very hormone that often steals your drive. You've undoubtedly seen it glistening on store shelves, but you may have never truly grasped its profound potential. We are talking about kiwi, the unsung testosterone citrus. Kiwi might not possess the flashy allure of some other fruits in the grocery aisle, but for men over 60, it represents one of the most overlooked and invaluable treasures for sustaining hormonal health and optimal performance. This small emerald green fruit is exceptionally concentrated with vitamin C, often surpassing the amount found in an orange. And this fact holds far greater significance than most men realize. Vitamin C plays a fundamental and crucial role in the production of testosterone, working tirelessly to protect the Leydig cells in your testes from the damaging effects of oxidative stress. When these essential cells remain strong and healthy, so too does your testosterone output. But kiwi offers even more profound benefits. It contains actinidin, a remarkable natural enzyme that significantly aids digestion and improves nutrient absorption. Why is this critical? Because as we naturally age, our digestive capabilities often weaken. Even if we conscientiously eat healthily, we don't always fully absorb the vital nutrients our body requires. Kiwi effectively bridges this gap, ensuring that essential minerals like zinc and magnesium, both absolutely critical for peak male performance, actually make their way into your bloodstream where they are needed most. Furthermore, kiwi has been demonstrably shown to reduce cortisol, that insidious stress hormone that directly competes with and suppresses testosterone. Several studies, including a notable one from Japan, have revealed that men who consistently ate 2 kiwis daily for several weeks experienced significantly improved sleep quality, lower blood pressure, and an enhanced sense of emotional well-being. All of these factors are fundamentally essential for fully restoring intimacy and overall vitality. I often advise my patients to consume the entire fruit, skin and all. The skin is not only edible, but also densely packed with fiber, providing an additional powerful punch of nutrition. Just remember to rinse it thoroughly or opt for organic varieties. If you're not quite ready for the skin, that's perfectly fine. The delicious inside alone is potent enough to begin transforming how your body feels and functions. And if kiwi excels at calming the insidious stress that often blocks your manhood, the next fruit works in opposition. It dynamically energizes and activates the very molecule directly responsible for strong, lasting erections. Most men simply don't realize that this common fruit functions almost like nature's own version of a blue pill. We're introducing watermelon, nature's Viagra. Watermelon is far more than just a delightfully refreshing summer fruit. It stands as one of the most profoundly powerful natural tools older men can effectively utilize to bolster robust blood flow and enhance erectile health. What truly elevates watermelon's status is a naturally occurring compound known as L-citrulline. Once L-citrulline enters your body, it is expertly converted into L-arginine, which subsequently plays a crucial role in significantly increasing nitric oxide production. And as we've discussed, nitric oxide is absolutely indispensable for achieving and maintaining erections. It is the molecular messenger that instructs your blood vessels to relax, expand, and allow a rich, nourishing flow of blood precisely where you need it most. However, unlike synthetic pills that artificially force this physiological process and carry inherent risks to your heart and blood pressure, watermelon operates in harmonious synergy with your body, working gently and safely. Many of my patients, particularly those in their late 60s and 70s, who began incorporating fresh watermelon daily, especially on an empty stomach, noticed remarkably firmer morning erections, remarkably improved stamina, and even a general uplift in their energy levels throughout the day. It's wonderfully hydrating, exceptionally easy to digest, and naturally low in both fat and sodium. To extract the maximum benefits, prioritize eating fresh watermelon slices rather than relying on store-bought juices, which frequently contain undesirable added sugars. If you prefer drinking it, consider blending it fresh yourself, and importantly, include the white rind, that often discarded part just beneath the skin, as it surprisingly contains the highest concentration of beneficial L-citrulline. Some men even combine it with a hint of ginger or a squeeze of lemon juice to amplify its performance-enhancing effects. And always remember, the ultimate goal isn't just a fleeting, strong moment. It's about systematically building lasting vascular health and sustained hormonal support over time. Watermelon powerfully assists with both of these crucial objectives. Finally, while watermelon masterfully enhances what flows through your body, our very last fruit protects what's already inside you: your precious testosterone, your sharp mind, and even your cherished memories. It's a tiny, dark, and astonishingly powerful fruit, and most men never quite grasp that it is the missing piece to truly feeling mentally sharp, emotionally balanced, and physically alive once more. Enter blueberries, the hormone shield. Blueberries may appear small and unassuming, but for men specifically over 60, they harbor an incredibly powerful secret. These deeply colored, sapphire blue fruits are absolutely brimming with anthocyanins, unique plant compounds that expertly protect your delicate blood vessels, dramatically reduce inflammation throughout your body, and valiantly defend your testosterone from insidious cellular damage. What makes blueberries particularly invaluable is their dual capacity to support both your mind and your body, helping older men maintain cognitive sharpness, emotional equilibrium, and robust physical responsiveness. As we naturally age, oxidative stress emerges as one of the most significant adversaries to male health. It ruthlessly damages the very cells responsible for testosterone production, weakens the crucial lining of blood vessels, and dulls vital nerve sensitivity. Blueberries act like nature's highly efficient cleanup crew. They powerfully neutralize these damaging free radicals and restore a healthier, more harmonious internal environment where your hormones can genuinely thrive. This translates directly into stronger, more reliable erections, quicker recovery times, and remarkably clearer mental focus. Several comprehensive studies have definitively shown that consistent blueberry consumption can markedly improve insulin sensitivity, dispel persistent brain fog, and even measurably enhance memory. All of these benefits are intimately tied to how confident and capable a man feels within his own body. I often advise my patients to simply begin their morning with half a cup of fresh blueberries. Whether they are gracefully tossed into Greek yogurt, blended into a revitalizing smoothie, or simply enjoyed on their own, the transformative results speak volumes. Over time, many men consistently report heightened focus, a renewed sexual drive, and even a deeper, more meaningful sense of connection in their relationships. Furthermore, blueberries are naturally low in sugar and exceptionally high in fiber, making them an ideal fruit choice for consistently maintaining crucial hormonal stability throughout your entire day. They actively help regulate blood sugar, which in turn directly protects your testosterone and significantly reduces those unwelcome mood crashes that can disrupt intimacy. So, let's bring it all together now. If you're a man over 60, the choices you make about which fruits to eat each day hold far greater significance than you might ever realize. Fruits like grapes, processed canned fruit cocktails, everyday bananas, and convenient dried fruits may appear entirely harmless on the surface, but they are subtly yet surely draining your precious testosterone and gradually slowing down your vital blood flow. In stark contrast, embracing the potent benefits of pomegranate, kiwi, refreshing watermelon, and nutrient-dense blueberries can powerfully awaken your circulation, fully restore your energy, and diligently protect the very essence of your manhood. You don't need to strive for absolute perfection, just unwavering consistency. Remember, your body possesses an incredible inherent wisdom. It still remembers how to be strong, supremely confident, and vibrantly alive. Provide it with the correct natural support, and it will unquestionably rise to meet you. One mindful bite, one healthier day, one powerful decision at a time.